Squads as they fine-tune and develop a little bit of chemistry with the NBA's regular season opening in a couple of weeks. Here's a look at the respective starting lineups. Wright, Hardaway for OKC, and that's a picture that a lot of people have seen before. Chris Paul in uniform wearing OKC Thunder colors, and we are underway. Ball up court against DeLon Wright. And the first jumper good. That's a new wrinkle. But up court, here's Hardaway Jr. Hardaway Jr. came over in that deal with the Knicks, which brought Porzingis to Dallas. There's Finney, the new man in the NBA.
That's a great deal. Good for him.
Justin Jackson has a good opportunity grabs in what Rick Carlisle has said might be a fluid starting lineup. Gallinari counters a season ago. OKC went 49-33. Nice early post up by Adams, working inside. Whistle and one. After going 0-7. Off the rebound, Chris Paul's first attempt. And that's what Steven Adams does best, get offensive rebounds. Had it knocked away. Gallinari with a mismatch against DeLon Wright. No flop. And the slam early in the season. Justin Jackson on the drive. His floater is good.
And that's his game. He's got it.
Schroeder kicks it back out to Chris Paul with 10 on the shot clock. Just underway here in the first quarter. Adams getting a lot of touch inside. Adams wasn't quite ready for the catch. And off the turnover, it's Hardaway. And Hardaway knocks.
You know, that's what every fat player thinks. There's always more time. They never just actually commit to getting into shape.
And a couple of years ago, Gallinari pops out on the wing and drills another three.
When he plays, he is a big-time scorer. Defensively, as we see him getting back cut there, he's a lot to handle.
Schroeder couldn't get the pass to him. That's the second turnover. And the Mavericks convert at the other end. Move his family and get relocated and get to work. And he lets the three fly.
His improvement throughout the year was terrific.
I speak to a lot of the coaches and people around this team. They say that he had one of the best summers and off seasons of anyone on the roster by Reeves. And Dallas down by a point. 3:40 to go and back quickly at the other. That sent Paul George to the Clippers. Rookie that was second team all NBA all rookie.
Wayside.
What's with the bigs stepping out and doing their thing today? Gallo with a long two. Does. Behind the large Adams screen, hits his second three-pointer. He once Syracuse commit, then decided to try the G League. Oh! And T. Ferg rocking the rim.
Terrific cut. And really fine finish.
He started a bunch of games last year.
Saved NBA basketball in New York.
Wow.
I think if they had just lost Anthony Davis as Cleveland dunks at home. So with Zion, I mean, would they have 10,000 at an open scrimmage?
So much excitement. Ferguson inside to Noel. Nice look. Cross court, good find to Seth Curry. And that's what he does. Baisley on the drive. Tough shot off glass. The Klein of Rich Paul had that arrangement to do an internship with New Balance. Nice lay.
Baisley and Paul not to go to the G League. And not because the G League.
Maxi Kleber of the Mavericks, both of them playing for the German national team. Brunson fouled by Schroeder. I think Schroeder stuck. Much deal. Here's Schroeder out front. Boy, nice pass inside to Noel. And the slam. Ooh. Diallo on the drive. The slam dunk contest a year ago. Here's Brunson with the mid-range game. Coach Mission.
He's a good player.
Baisley gonna let one fly from deep. And he broke off with the board. Shot clock resets to 14. Kleber. This one falls.
But these guys, because they Listen, they're just not playing any defense.
Okay. Blood clot issue that truncated his season last year with the Lakers. Ball back in the ball game, dishes it off to Schroeder. OKC haven't missed a shot here in the second quarter. Adams inside with a slick reverse. Adams finds Gallo on the mismatch against DeLon Wright. That was easy.
And that's the difference. School and high school. I watched him in Houston. He played with the homeschool team.
What is that? Just a bunch of guys who Gallo missing. I'm told Tim Tebow was homeschooled. And Diallo schooling Dallas with the
was an incredible overachievement. If they can do that again next year, plays in the game.
Right.
How often are guys going to sit out?
What in all of the iron, it finally comes out. Diallo on the break. And what a block by Kleber. 21 years.
All with the same team. Championship.
Here's Kleber.
No,
on the team. On the active.
Oh, active.
Yes. Gilgeous-Alexander, the corner three. I want to do the same. I'm sure that was music to Mark Cuban's ears. Jackson lets one fly. Boy, Justin Jackson's had a pretty smooth-looking first half. Alexander split the double team, took the contact. The ball game, the veteran. Schroeder up court, nice crossover on Matthias. Got all handoff from Gilgeous-Alexander. Dogged by Cleveland, and Schroeder got all the way to the bucket. And season, but at the end of the regular season, when Klay Thompson comes back, some of the changes there this year, Gilgeous, Mavericks, and the Thunder. Abdul Nader guarding Reeves out top. A long contest. Nader working against Brokoff. 5 on the shot clock. They got to get busy here. Alexander got it. Boat. And on the Adriatic Sea, Jeff, vacationing in his downtime.
Lake Ontario and I are like brothers. But
what a high.
1-2-2 zone. Like, I didn't know that. I thought he was right from Toronto.
A lot of guys claim to be from Toronto, Jeff. Johnny Nelson Jr. and Tony Ronzone doing a great job getting around the globe and scouting the best players.
They are at their job. But the best thing was watching Pop work after we had the disappointment.
Give me the most memorable Greg Popovich dinner that you guys went to.
Baba! I think he conned the guy into getting the wine that he wanted.
Oh, okay. Basically on the drive.
He's obviously done some work in trying to diversify his drive and finish game.
Obi with a nice pass inside to Reeves. Terrence Ferguson from deep in the home team. Roby couldn't get to that lob. Ferguson on the break and got the finish. But big night of basketball, and not only here, but on ESPN2 with the WNBA Finals composed of international players. Roby, nice find, and Baba with the cut, and be a rotation player. And it's like getting another really key piece to what they're trying to do in the Western Conference. Yeah, OKC did lose the timeout. Mike Muscala. All up court. Batten out of Creighton. He got Ross bucket. Dyer's got a clean look, and that is compounded by the fact that not many teams took more three-pointers than them a season ago. Nader and one. Hey, back to the free throws. Weren't you the all-time leading free throw shooter at Nazarene? Bruce?
Nazareth.
Nader off glass. Baisley with a nice show and go.
But that's a really nice.
Under a minute to go. Baba with a nice cut. Goes glass.
Do they televise our games there?
I think they do.
Good.
You can get a bootleg feed somewhere. And that's it. Porzingis and Doncic sitting this one out. But they'll be playing tomorrow night.